Shalom. Conflict resolution. If there is one Shabbat of the year when the message of the parasha is bound to be topical, it has to be this week, Parashat Korach. Rebellion, insurrection, machloket. Hardly a week goes by without someone, someplace, somewhere in the world having a dispute. However, as well as describing the full-blown conflict of Korach and his followers, the parasha also teaches us an important lesson in conflict resolution. There is a decisive demonstration of God's support for Moses and the vindication of his authority. Korach and his men are taught a dramatic lesson. The ground opens up and swallows them. The 250 rebels who confront Moses by offering incense are consumed by a fire. Then a plague breaks out and decimates those who still complain and challenge the authority of Moses. After all this, God tells Moses to instruct each tribe to provide a stick. He is to inscribe the name of each tribal leader on the sticks and place the 12 identical rods in the Holy of Holies. One rod will sprout, and the owner will be the person that God has chosen. The following morning, 11 rods look exactly the same as they were the previous evening, dry pieces of wood. By contrast, the rod of Aaron has miraculously sprouted leaves, blossoms, and almonds. Moses invites each tribe to come and reclaim their sticks, which they do, whilst Aaron's rod is retained in the tabernacle as a permanent sign of God's validation of his role as high priest alongside Moses' leadership. The opposition to Moses was completely annihilated by earthquake, fire, and plague. What was the point of this further demonstration of the sprouting rod? Here comes the lesson in conflict resolution. The first 3 demonstrations of authority were wholly destructive. For Moses to win, the opposition had to lose. The victory of one meant the annihilation of the other. It was a zero-sum game. Such an approach, whilst completely vanquishing an opponent, also destroys his dignity. It was necessary for future stability that everyone could feel that they had gained something. Hence the episode of the rods. It gave each tribal leader affirmation of his own role as prince, whilst at the same time acknowledging the primacy of Aaron. The successful resolution of conflict requires us to ensure that the losers as well as the winners are made to feel respected. Shabbat Shalom.